Hello, I'd like to give you a short demonstration of this KesWeld Bender, how you set it up and how you make a bend. And there's parts of the machine I want to explain to you what they are and how they work. This here is the AR plates, and this here is the vertical clamp, and this here is the digital readout. And then these red dies up here on the top are the dies, the punch dies that do the bending. This is your digital readout again. This is the lever valve that runs the hydraulic clamp, the vertical squeeze. This is the electrical box, the on-off switch. And this is your hand wheel that controls the digital readout. When you turn this plus or minus, that changes the numbers on your digital readout, and you'll see that as we go along. Okay, what we've got here is a piece of 1-inch square tubing, 14 gauge. And then we'll go and look at the owner's manual. There's a page in there that says what to set your digital readout and what die to use. Okay, so use the KB 1000. You put it in the B position and you set your digital readout to 7.25, and that will make a 90-degree bend. When you look at the dies, they have a number on the bottom. It's kind of hard to see in here. But this is the 1500 right there, and the 2000, that's for 2-inch. So we're looking for a 1-inch. So we want the KB 1000 2R. There's a 2-inch radius die for 1-inch square tubing. And you take it out of there and you put it right in there and set the set screw so it's tight. And then you set your digital readout to the 7.25. And every machine might vary a little bit. Your 7.25 might not be exactly a 90 degree, but this is a place to start. A lot of time I'll start out with a smaller number and then go a little bit farther and a little bit farther till I get my 90. And then on your machine, whatever works for a 90, you write that down in your book. And it does vary from material to material. It's not always exactly the same, but it gives you a good place to start, and it's fairly accurate, fairly close. This would be putting the pins in the A position, but we're looking at the book and we're going to, on this piece of tubing, we're going to do it on the B position. So we'll put them in the B position, and the farthest one out would be the C position, of course, for bigger material. And one important thing is, before you make a bend, lube up the AR plates good. I usually like using WD-40, something that is a good lubricant. Spray it on the bottom one, and then I spray just on the piece of tubing because it's kind of hard to spray upside down on the top plate. This works good doing it this way. So then you clamp your square tubing. And then your foot control runs your punch die forward to make your bend. So now I'll run the foot control right now. And then I like to stop right there and unlatch the clamp because you have a little bit of spring back. Instead of waiting until you're all the way back to unclamp it, sometimes it'll jump back a ways. And there you go. You got a nice 90 degree bend.